got the beta for this multiplayer online version of Binding of Isaac, and I was super excited because I had saw people say that you could play without all the DLCs with friends, and so I convinced a friend to buy the game, and then they bought it, and then it was like, oh no, actually you need this one DLC, like the first DLC, like whatever it is, like Afterbirth or whatever. And then I was like, oh damn, okay, I know I'll buy you the DLC so that we can play it together. And then I bought the DLC, but then when you buy that DLC and open it again, it tells you that you need the next DLC, like Afterbirth Plus. And then I assume if you get Afterbirth Plus, it tells you need to get Repentance. So like, can you not just, for one, why did people say you didn't need the DLCs? And two, can you not just, like, say that you need all of them from the beginning? Why do you have to start by just saying I need Afterbirth and then say Afterbirth Plus after I've already bought Afterbirth? Like, that seems a little, I don't know, that seems a little weird to me. I'm just putting that out there. So hi there, it's been a while. I'm gonna play this game while I'm talking because it's gonna be a nice little distraction, and also because I don't know exactly. All right, I don't actually know what I'm gonna say through this video, so I'm kind of just using this as a background noise. But hi, how's it going? It's been a long time. I'm not dead. I'm back from the grave. I didn't die, apparently. Not this time, at least. This is another back video, I suppose, in a way. It can be added to the playlist of back videos. Alright, this is a great start. The playlist of back videos, which is, how long is that? Let me see. Let me look it up. Let me find it. Let me pretend that I don't already have it pulled up for a second. Okay. It's 10 videos long right now. It's 10 videos long. 10. So we're getting 11. 10 more. And the back playlist will officially be old enough to drink in America. So that we have that to look forward to. But this is more of an update video than anything about what's been going on, why the fuck I've been gone for so long. I feel like this has been a specifically long time for me not to say anything, which I do feel bad about. But there is reasons that I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna turn off the fucking music. It doesn't really fit the vibe. What's been going on? So I think it's been over a year. Well, over a year now. Since I last did any video or live streaming stuff. That's for a couple of reasons. For one, I'll say the easier thing to say here is that I just kind of found that I was in a weird place mentally where I felt like I was spending a lot of time thinking about like YouTube and Twitch and stuff. And it kind of was my whole life, which is, very weird for one, something that I'm, frankly, not making anything from. So like, for it to consume so much time, it was basically consuming way more of my thought than I ever actually made stuff. And, maybe if I turned a lot of that thinking into actually making, we could have actually, done something here. But... Nevertheless, it was pretty much completely consuming my thoughts, and I think I was using it as a, escape from doing things with my life, actually doing things, going out and experiencing things with my life, because I was basically not doing anything for a long time, and I felt like the only way I was going to be able to get myself to do stuff and get out of, this trap that I made for myself was just completely cut off from any YouTube, anything. Completely cut off from it, just get it out of my life completely, so that I was forced to do other stuff with my time, to find other stuff to do with my time. And that's why, I feel bad that I just kind of went off cold turkey, completely, but it's kind of what I had to do, because I don't think I would have been able to just completely get away from everything if I tried to make a video or something explaining it. I feel like I just had to completely cut off so I could live for a little while, so I could live my life. And I have been for a good amount of time. I've been doing I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot. It's been a great time. Stressful time, good time though. I've moved. I've gone out, done a lot of shit in my local community. Met a lot of cool people. Expanded my horizons a lot. More than you might even anticipate. Because there's a second part, which is it's a little scary to say in the age that we're in right now. Something that I've known for a while, and then started taking action on shortly before I just left, is that oh god, 1 second, I need to, there we go, is that I'm trans. I'm a transgender woman is what I am. I learned that a few years ago, and then I think in August, somewhere around like June, actually, I think around June, I started taking, last year, I started taking hormone replacement therapy, and it kind of changed how I thought about my life and how I felt a lot. Because before I was very emotionless. I wouldn't consider myself a very emotional person. I felt like a husk, basically. Everything felt very like I was just going through the motions and didn't really have any agency or want to have any agency in my own life. But then I started that hormone replacement, and like just I suddenly cared about stuff. I suddenly like cared about living, about what I was doing. Like things actually mattered to me for the first time in my life, and like I was feeling strong emotions for the first time ever. I mean, feels a little sad to say, but it's true. And I don't know. I just kind of felt like this channel, as I have had it, it's kind of been built off of like this, like what I was, which is like just the husk of a person just trying to figure out what was going on. And it didn't feel like me anymore. It didn't feel like what I was doing just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like no matter what I was going to do that it was going to feel right. And so I was like, I have to leave. I have to go figure out what the fuck I actually want, you know? And I think that's fair. That literally everyone has to do that. That's relatable because you know, everyone does that. Phone, can you shut up? I'm in the middle. Yeah, that's why I've been gone for so much. You know, I'm transitioning. I've been transitioning. I've been enjoying life. I have boobs now, which is a huge plus, I have to say. But in all seriousness, like I've been enjoying my life a lot. I've been trying to live, and I don't know. And I feel like me just saying I'm trans nowadays, I'm not getting too much into it, but like it feels like it's a political thing to say, and I don't like that it is. But it's just the truth. It's just who I am. You know, nothing political about it. It's just who I am, what I am. And okay, let's do these shitters real quick. And obviously, in now times, it's kind of a dangerous thing to be like I am. Like I said, I moved into a new place recently. I'm probably going to have to move again. I want to be honest. I'm going to have to move again here soon, just because where I am, I'm not going to say where, but where I am is kind of a dangerous place to be, and it's going to become more dangerous over time. So I have to like move again. I don't know. It's like a completely new transition in my life that I'm having to make while I'm already been making another huge transition in my life. And in this time, I've just been thinking a lot. I've been like thinking about making this video quite a lot recently, about just giving an update and telling the truth of what's been going on with me. And it's just kind of scary. It's kind of scary. I don't know. It's been really scary to think about making this and just admitting all of this into a video. But kind of needed. I feel like this is needed. I hope it makes sense. I hope this all makes sense in my ramblings. I didn't really plan much of this out. I just kind of wanted to start talking because I feel like if I tried to plan this video out, it wasn't going to be made. Knowing me, what I know about myself, that felt pretty accurate. So I guess the question there is like, what does that mean for anything on here? And I don't know. I don't know, frankly. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what this channel is to me now. Like, in case you can probably piece it together, me rebranding the channel and everything, deleting all my old videos, like, I mean, privating them, or not even private, unlisting them. This is me trying to, like, make this channel something new, something more like me now. But back then, I didn't even know what now me was. And now that I've been getting a better idea of who I am, I don't really know where this channel plays a role in my life now. I've not had to think or do anything YouTube related in a while, and I found, and like I said I wanted to do, I found replacements for it in my life. I found other things that I'm doing, but none of them are really creative in the same way. Like, I still do creative stuff, but it's mostly through, like, D&D and such, like tabletop RPG, and that's really the only place I get a creative outlet anymore. And so, I don't know, I feel that desire to be creative, to make creative stuff, but I don't really know what outlet that is going to take. Like, so this video isn't necessarily a full-on back video, because I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to do stuff, I still want to do stuff, I still want to make my own stuff, but I don't know how or what that's gonna look like. I guess in a way this video is me making a promise, at least to myself, to, I don't know what you do, to do that, to actually commit to making stuff again in some form, but I don't know what it will take right now. I wish I could give a more solid answer than I don't know, but that's really the only answer I have at the moment for anything. So I hope this has answered some stuff. Not really a plan. I apologize not really having a plan of action of, like, what I'm going to do or what I'm going to make. I can probably guarantee that how I was doing things before is not going to be what I do in the future. Like, I'm probably not going to do, like, streams every week of video games anymore. I can probably assure you that. But I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I do not know. I feel bad for that. I feel a little bad that I've just come back like, hey, here's all this info about me. Yeah, but no, no news, no solid news on anything. But that's just kind of the truth, and I wanted to put the truth out there. I felt bad. I feel like for being silent for so long. I still feel bad for being silent for so long, and I don't know. This has been a part of my life for the majority of my life, I think. Like, I've been doing this for over like 10. I did this for over like 10 years, like YouTube stuff, and in that entire time, I was constantly thinking about it, and so that made me realize that, like, that was like I'm like 23 now, and around the time where I stopped making YouTube stuff, it was kind of my entire life for like half of my life. And it's crazy. It's crazy how, to be honest, how bad I am at it after all that time. But I don't know if I just want to leave that all behind either. Like, it's like that was my life for so long, and it feels a bit weird just to leave it behind. I don't know if I want to, but I also don't know what I want to do. So I feel like I'm just rambling now. I feel like I'm just rambling. I am rambling. This entire video is a ramble. That's all this is. Probably gonna end it now, even though this run is actually pretty solid, surprisingly. Thank you, I do want to say, because if you're watching this and you've made it to the end, that means you care enough to see and hear about what I've been saying, even though I've been gone for so long. I feel like this YouTube channel kind of documented my entire growth as a human being, just becoming a full human from teenage years to now mid-20s almost. And I just want to thank you for sticking with me through all of that. Honestly, I won't get too sappy about it, but I do appreciate it. But yeah, that will be all. How do I end recordings again? I don't remember. Let me just press the stop button.